The big news here is that the base GranTurismo model, powered by the 4.2-liter V8, has been discontinued. Maserati also pulled the plug on the MC Stradale, replaced by the simpler MC badge. Both the Sport and the MC draw their juice from the familiar 4.7-liter V8 co-developed with Ferrari. Featuring a wet sump and a cross-plane crankshaft, the V8 delivers the same 454 horsepower and 384 pound-feet of torque as in the outgoing model. Both versions use a 6-speed ZF automatic gearbox, with no option for a manual. Performance is likely to be unchanged, so expect the Sport to hit 60 miles per hour in 4.6 seconds, while the MC likely needs 4.4 ticks. Pricing shouldn't change much with the upgrades, so expect the GranTurismo to start from around $134,000 in the US. As for the GranTurismo MC, it should retail from around $152,000 before options. The GranTurismo is old enough to be considered a classic in the Grand Tourer market, meaning we can compare it to another modern classic, the Aston Martin Vantage. Already 12 years old as of 2017, the Vantage isn't exactly fresh as far as new cars go, but still has what it takes to give its competitors a run for their money. The timeless design, the well-crafted interior, and the diverse engine lineup make it a solid option. Two drivetrains are available. There's a 4.7-liter V8 rated at 430 horsepower and 361 pound-feet of torque in the V8 Vantage S, and a 5.9-liter V12 rated at 565 horses and 457 pound-feet in the V12 Vantage S. The British coupe is obviously quicker than the Maserati and V12 guys, needing only 3.7 seconds to hit 60 miles per hour from a standing start. But the Aston Martin is also more expensive, retailing from $190,000. Introduced in 2014, the California T is a much newer proposition. And even though it's more of a facelift to the 2008 model, it has new styling cues, an updated interior, and more importantly, a brand new engine. The Italians replaced the old, naturally aspirated, 4.3-liter V8 with a twin-turbo, 3.9-liter unit, and output increased to 552 horsepower and 557 pound-feet of torque. Mated to a 7-speed dual-clutch gearbox, the California T reaches 60 miles per hour in around 3.5 seconds, to go with a top speed of 196 miles per hour. A cool feature is that the California T is actually a hardtop convertible, meaning that you get the benefits of both the coupe and convertible body styles. Priced from $207,000, the Ferrari California T is the most expensive vehicle in this comparison. With 10-year-old cars considered outdated in today's market, it's only natural to ask yourselves, why would you buy a GranTurismo? Especially with so many newer propositions available. Well, the fact is that the GranTurismo is rather unique. It's one of the very few to still have a naturally aspirated V8, it has a unique, race-inspired exhaust note, and to be honest, it's still gorgeous to look at. It's also a good way to stand out from a pack of Ferraris and Lamborghinis with a car that's less ostentatious. The upgrades for the 2018 model year are also pretty cool, from the sportier exterior to the new technology inside the cabin. Sure, a bit of extra power would have been nice, but I guess it's a sign that the current GranTurismo won't be around for long.